Okay, so for our final conversation today, we are going to talk about
strategic conversations.
strategic conversation.
So I really am interested in this topic because I'm not talking to strangers. That's a big part of why I try to go to these events and try my hardest. I don't know, because for me to be sociable, I am nervous.
And I am not.
I am so nervous. But you're talking to strangers all the time. Like you researching them, and I guess that's what makes it more comfortable for you to do it. But
I don't like going into a networking situation and knowing nothing. Because I'm not one of them, let me give you my business cards people, and I'm not one to walk up to you unless I have something to say. I'm never walking up to someone and be like, hi, my name is, and I do this. That's never me. I personally, in networking, never even say anything about my business unless they ask, because that's not my lane. That's not what I'm there for. I'm there to cultivate a connection. If the other stuff comes, it comes because of that genuine strategic connection.
Exactly.
You know, so that's the way I do it. Because like people are like, well, how do you network so well? Because I'm not networking. For one, I ain't going nowhere I won't go. You know, so it's not like, oh my God, I'm gonna stand over here in this corner drink free nobody talk to me. If I'm going because there's something there I want to do. You know, it's either an event or it's something that I like, you know, whether it's live music or it's art, you know, so I'm going somewhere I want to go. So like that's not hard.
For you. So I'm going to say, even when you were just saying that the guy had a question and you followed up with him, right? That gave you an opening to talk to a stranger.
Because he was talking about Meta, and I'm on the Meta Business Leaders Network. So I wanted to know what he had to say about Meta.
Yeah. So again, like you're good at that, whether like you're good at that natural thing. I will sit there. I will not say nothing.
He's good at natural though, because like if I'm in a room and I haven't found someone that talks to me or I want to talk to yet, I'll go on if they got on something pink. That's an instant conversation. You know, look, I love the pink. Where'd you get that? I need that. That's an instant conversation.
See, and I'm sitting there trying to think how I am in rooms, right? I'm trying to remember, like you, but I'm like super nervous.
So but you weren't super nervous to ask me about my phone.
We had to be in this room for 8 hours, like girl.
But you weren't nervous to ask me about my phone.
I said, "What is kids?"
But that was asking a question about my phone, which is an icebreaker because my case is always branded.
See, that's different because like when we went to that the first event we went to, but I think the first, I don't know the first, the one at that the Irish, like the random things I was talking to people about was the food or
but
whatever.
That's something.
Yeah, but
in Atlanta with Miss Janet. And Miss Janet knows everybody. She's been in radio for 500 years. She knows everyone. But like, I literally started conversations on the shrimp and grits because I had never had shrimp and grits before. Literally started. I came home and made shrimp and grits. You know, so like, it can come from anywhere. It doesn't have to be calculated. It doesn't have to even be business related because you want to be relatable too. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't want it to be like, hey, gosh, you want or all she wanted to know what I could do for her. Like if you literally ask somebody like, "What do you do?" and leave it at that, that person automatically knows that you just want to know what you could do, what they could do. In my opinion, because you're not want to know anything about it.
Yeah, my cousin pointed it out to me that I will more talk about you than I would.
That is true.
Like if I'm with her, she was like, oh, she has a daycare that I would.
I've experienced that. You do that to me all the time. I'll say something and she'd be like, she do way more than that. She does it. And I'm like, and she does. So like, stop talking about me and talk about you.
Well, again, I don't know.
But too, that's sister energy. You always want your person to come up. It's not about me. It's about bringing everybody with me. That's what I'm saying. That's one reason why I am not a gatekeeper. You know, I didn't have to tell nobody about that free trademark. I don't have to tell nobody about, the different things that I know. Mm-hmm. And can do. You know, that's what I haven't heard of the Meta Business Leaders Network. Never heard of it. But he does meta products. He does
because we just use products.
But so again, that's products. Don't you want to know or have input. Like I've had
I
conversations.
never researched these Kleenex.
I
No,
do. They're antiviral.
I see.
They're different from the rest.
I see. But my thing is, for you, that's a natural thing to do.
Right.
And
But
I tissues.
I can't use certain tissues because my glasses will get blurry or I'll break out. So like I have to know what I'm using. And I feel like it's important to be behind the scenes of anything you're doing. That is why I volunteer too. I want to know the inner workings. I was able to volunteer with an organization and be like, no, thank you. Yeah. Not everything is cute on the inside and it's cute on the outside.
I feel you, because I'm still doing stuff.
Yeah, so
and I don't necessarily.
I think those strategic connections and those strategic conversations are important. And one of the main points that we want to leave you with is that you want to invest in client cultivation.
Girl, client work.
Client cultivation and your pipeline. You may not need nothing right now, but that pipeline is always going to be there. And when that pipeline is there, you never run out of opportunities either. Like I've been sick, but I've been offered great opportunities to volunteer, to give feedback on a product, to ask my opinions on something that someone else is doing or going through, to just be a mentor. Somebody was having an issue and I was able to speak to. So I had plenty of opportunities just because someone knows me. And cultivating those relationships are the most important thing that I got out of today's PIVOT Symposium. And I had to call Fantasia in the middle of it so that we can come over here and talk about it.
I know that's right.
So then we eventually unfilter this for y'all. Like what y'all gonna do? What's your next step? Because my next step is I'm going to articulate that.
You're gonna do your elevator pitch.
I'm going to articulate. I'm going to articulate the merge.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to pause.
I am going to update what's
when you gonna do it? You said today. Yeah. Today. So when?
You just said you was going home because you're late.
No,
I'm gonna go do it.
You're gonna do it on the internet, so I don't get to see it. Wait a minute, you going natural feedback. You
gonna do it right now? Natural feedback. I'm gonna do it now, but you're leaving because Caper Cat has appeared.
No, I look, Capers, give us 10 minutes.
I know, because I can't give you no bit of truth.
Right, like penis first.
No, Caper.
She drugged me, y'all. She drugged me.
Stay tuned. The thing is coming in a minute. Girl, this shirt is shocking.
God, the boobs is great. Look, if we don't get views for nothing else.